Okay, guys, bear with me here. I have done this already, but I messed up the video. So today, my name is Jay. I'm also known as Crossface online. This is a new YouTube channel that I'm starting up. Hopefully the lighting's okay and the sound's okay and everything like that. I need to get organized here. I had some camera trouble. I'm using my phone and like a tripod type deal. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be messing around with Scarlet Heroes. It is made by Kevin Crawford of Stars Without Number fame, and it's used for solo stuff. Okay, so there's a few things that I'm going to do. I already know that I'm going to be okay. So since we're just starting out, and honestly, I've never played this game before. I am a fan of this book. I'm a fan of Kevin Crawford, but I've never played this stuff. I'm going to be a human fighter. Big believer in human fighters. Now, this game uses OSR stats, and it also, I'm going to roll 4d6, drop the lowest down the line, okay? Make sure we can see this. Wow. So one thing this game does is you can change one of your stats if you don't have a 16 in one of your stats. You can just replace that stat with a 16, just so you have something. But it looks like I do. Wow, I do have a 16. It's my Constitution. So what is this? 17. That's cool. That means I'm going to have more health. I believe, anyway. I think that's how this game works. 11. It also uses the OSR modifiers. So all I'm doing today in this video is just creating a character. You've probably seen that from the title. I didn't mention it in the video yet. But we're not going to play today or anything like that. I'm not going to be naming my fighter yet. I'm actually going to, what's that, 12? Yeah. Alright, so I don't get to replace one of my stats. Make sure it's in the middle. So this modifier is 0. I do have a +1 in my dex, which is cool. I have a +2 here, and then the rest are zeroed out. Alright, so I have HP here, which if my HP is modified by that, that means I have 10 HP, which is pretty cool, but we'll see. I have an attack bonus of 1. I don't know if this modifies ranged or not, but I do have an attack bonus of 1. My AC I do not have yet, and my fray die. So what a fray die is whenever I enter into combat, enter the fray, I get to, if a monster is weaker than me, I get to roll my fray die, and it's like a free attack. It's almost like a surprise round. It's a way that this game kind of helps the players out, because solo play can be brutal. Alright, so now I gotta roll 3d6 times 10 for my gold. Oh, brutal. 70. This is going to be brutal. So I'm going to have to be probably a ranged fighter with light armor. I believe so. So now I get traits as well. So I'm going to write down some traits. I'm good to read if my HP is modified by my Constitution. Can open that book up here. Let's see. Constitution. Doesn't say there. Let's see. Let's see. The total is modified by your Constitution score. Yeah, so I believe that means I get +2. So I'll have 10 HP. I have 70 GP currently. I do have to roll my traits really quickly. So let's see where those are at real quick. I believe, there we go, this page here. So I have to roll, so I get a fighter background, an innate quality, and then a relationship. This is a D100. 43. Guardsman. So that can be a lot of different things, really. All right. 38 for my innate quality. Iron determination, which plays off of that. Which, whatever. I mean, that's not really... I don't know. Maybe you could say that that plays into like a save situation at some point. I don't really know for sure. 85. Okay, so at one point this character saved a nobleman's child. I do not have the background on that or anything. Now, since I'm a human, I can get a couple more here. So I think I'm going to do one on fighter background again. So that's 70. I am a sergeant as well, so that's cool. I don't even know how to spell sergeant. And then, should I do another innate? Yeah, let's do another innate quality for 60. Natural linguist. So, I'll be able to speak some different languages. Okay, let's see here. I'm not casting any spells. I don't have any gear yet. So, let me go ahead and start purchasing some gear. Man. And then this is going to be the end of the video after I purchase this gear here. Now, a bow or a crossbow is 1d10. Oh, man. Oh, light weapon. You can use your dexterity, huh? Do bows use dexterity? Yeah. So, man, I think I need... I guess I could do a bow. What's a small weapon? Like a dagger, but they only do 1d4. So I could do a bow and a light weapon, which would be kind of like a short sword. I could do a bow and a short sword. Oh, man. But then I'll have to do leather armor. So 10, 50, 60. And then the rest is just going to be like rations and potentially hiring somebody. Well, it's going to be tough, isn't it? It's going to be tough. Guess that's what we're going to have to do. The good thing about light weapons is they use dexterity. So I have a +1. So that means I'll have a +2 to hit. Yeah, I guess what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go. So my AC, if I have leather armor, is AC 7. That's not as good as my last character I made for the video that didn't work. And then, so we're going to have 10 GP left. I'll redo the character sheet after you guys comment down below and name my guy. So we'll just put this underneath here, I guess. So leather armor. Short sword. And then a bow. I don't know if I have to buy ammo. I didn't even think about that. Quick glance here. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see that I have to buy any ammo. Just kind of random. But we're going to be playing this book rules as written. So I have a bow, a short sword, and leather armor, and I have 10 GP left. Now the rest is just going to be bought off camera, but hopefully you guys kind of get the gist of what this game is going to be about. Just for a quick glance to see how crazy this game can be here. I really like this art, but let's get to the creatures real quick. Those are all spells. I don't know where the creatures are. There's one. Here, we'll just talk about this one real quick. Tikbalang, the horse-headed demon. So this dude, he's only one appears. They have 9 HD. Damage is 1d6 times 4, so I guess 4d6. Yeah. These things are wicked, as you can see here. I'm not going to go through the description, but essentially, I think these things come up and trick people and then murder them. Pretty sure it's what's going on. Last but not least, here's like a zombie baby. So that's what this game is going to be about. Scarlet Heroes by Kevin Crawford. Sword and Sorcery Adventures for Lone Heroes. This has been Crossface DM, and I hope you enjoyed the video.